James Craig signed off on Operation Legend, which is only a continuum of Operation Relentless Pursuit. DPD has always targeted, harassed, and terrorized Black and brown communities, neighborhoods, and people, and now is seeking a loophole to avoid accountability, and that loophole is Operation Legend. Operation Legend allows for local police departments to follow federal rules, making it much easier for the police and feds to brutalize Black and brown bodies and intern us as we protest. This is about taking control and dominating us through militarized tactics, identical to the tactics used for US imperialism, which is bringing the war home. This is domestic counterterrorism. Federal agents do not have to wear body cams, which is making it much more difficult to hold them accountable for their violent actions. In many cities, through Operation Legend, federal funding has been withheld until these cities agree to cooperate with ICE and remove the title of sanctuary city from their name. This is clearly an attack on undocumented people, meaning it's an attack on Black and brown lives. In communities that lack public welfare, there is more crime. James Craig and the feds say that they're here to prevent and decrease violent crimes, but really the feds are here to incite violence, make wrongful arrests, and harass Detroiters. And Craig is welcoming this with open arms. We are calling for the removal of feds from our city. If Craig cared about decreasing crime rates, he would demand federal funds and resources and not the deployment of troops and task forces. We must replace federal agents with federal dollars that need to go back into our communities. We need to rebuild, and not in the means of gentrification and displacement of low-income people and families, but we need to rebuild Detroit to allow those suffering in poverty to instead flourish and rise above. We need to provide opportunities for growth. We need resources for housing, employment, and unemployment, education and at-home learning, community centers, and the list just goes on. We, the people, demand for the redistribution of wealth and power, accountability for those harming us in our communities, and the removal from feds in our city. We need federal money and resources. The children deserve more, we deserve more, and we demand that. Black Lives Matter.
Thank you, Salmon.